This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television.
This is MSPN Digital Television, promoting local teams and local athletes since 2017 in North Dakota and Minnesota.
Third time's a charm for the Otters. They're your Section 8 2A champions tonight. What's the victory here over the Monaga Braves?
Producing area youth and high school sports broadcasts, along with news, highlights, and scores of the area's semi-professional teams.
In the 2018 Clark Cup champions are the Fargo Force.
Also search MSPN DTV to follow us on most social media platforms for news, scores, and highlights of college sports. Plus the Twins, T-Wolves, Wild, Lynx, PWHL, Vikings, and so much more. MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website, mspndtv.com. This MSPN broadcast starts right now.
Hello and welcome from Starry and Bank Field in Fargo. Game 3 of the first full day of this 2024 State Class AA American Legion Baseball Tournament. As two in the books, and well, we had one that went just 5 due to the 10-run rule. The Bismarck Governors handled Mandan, and a little bit of drama as Jamestown, the 10 seed, built a 4-0 lead. West Fargo came back, eventually forcing extra innings and a little bit of drama as Caleb Anderson, a game-winning 2-run home run, a walk-off shot, our first homer of the tournament. That coming in the bottom of the 8th inning, and a 6-5 victory as West Fargo stays in the winner's bracket as they will face the Bismarck Governors. That should be a heck of a matchup in the winner's bracket game tomorrow night at 5. Fargo Post 2, the defending champs, looking to try and get back to the Central Plains Regional, and they'll have it pretty close to their backyard as West Fargo hosting that here coming up starting a week from tomorrow. That'll be August 7th over at Young Field. Looking forward to that tournament. Post 2, the top seed, went 16-2 in league play. Only blemishes on the schedule, losses to Bismarck and West Fargo. They'll take on Grand Forks. Grand Forks Post 6. The Royals, a nice win last night as they were victorious 4-3 over the Williston Keybirds, as we had the two lower seeds victorious last night as Grand Forks had some chances in the middle innings, finally took the lead with 3 runs in the 6th inning, got a run in the top of the 7th for a 4-3 victory. Matt Dosh started 111 pitches, 5 2/3 innings. Deserved a little better fate, got a decision. Xander Wayne got the win in relief for Grand Forks as they get set to take on Post 2. Post 2 40-5 on the season, including a pair of wins over Grand Forks. It was June 11th at Jack Williams Stadium. Wins of 14-4 and 4-0. Our pitching matchup tonight will be Rylan Corinta on the mound for Grand Forks. He will face right-hander Carson Sheik, his first outing of the mound in a little over 2 weeks. As, of course, Post 2 with a deep roster and a very deep pitching staff. They'll go with Sheik in this one, who has not pitched since July the 14th. We'll take a timeout as we have our starting lineups and first pitch moments away on this one. The winner will play in the winner's bracket tomorrow night. They will play the late game here at Starry and Bank Field. They would play at 7:30 versus the winner of our final game of the evening, the 4-5 matchup with Minot, the Post 400 Stars. The loser of this game will move to, let's see here, that would be Game 5. They will play Thursday at 11 a.m. versus the winner of game number 8. That would be the loser out matchup tomorrow versus Dickinson and/or Minot and the Post 400 Stars. We'll take a timeout, come back, starting lineups. First pitch, moments away here from Starry and Bank Field, right here on NSPN Digital Television. On MSPN Digital TV, we'll be right back.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow, That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecuing.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators.
Back here at Starry and Bank Field in Fargo, Brad Anderson with you. Mike Mason will have the call for you for the final game tonight. The Post 400 Stars taking on Minot. As we get ready for this matchup here, as the teams being introduced right now and on their respective baselines, is Post 2 on the third base side, Grand Forks on the first base line. We'll take one quick break once more, and we will come back with the first pitch with Post 2 and Grand Forks. Will be back in just a moment right here at MSPN Digital Television.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups and batting order. As Post 2 taking the field right now is taking a look at the right-hander. Carson Sheik last pitched a couple of weeks ago, July 14th, part of the Gopher Classic. A 10-4 win over Creighton Prep. Went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs. They were unearned runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Taking a look at the batting order here for Grand Forks. Leading off will be the second baseman, Gabe Tandy. Batting second will be the second baseman, Braden Brevick. Batting third will be the third baseman, Chance Colgrove. Batting fourth at shortstop, Matt Dosh. Batting fifth will be the first baseman, Xander Wayne. Batting sixth in left field, Jacob Chine. Batting seventh and catching will be Adrian Gonzalez. Batting eighth, designated hitter David Larson. He caught last night against Williston. He will DH for the pitcher, Wyland Carinta. And batting ninth, Keegan Hensrud in right field. For Fargo Post 2 under head coach Luke Rustad. Carson Sheik on the mound. Sam Oshak is behind the plate. Around the infield, Jackson Beiswinger is at third base. Connor Holm at shortstop. Landon Myers at second. And at first base will be Jonah DeYoung. And in the outfield, from left to right, Wyatt Kozadowski, Jordan Leininger in center, Adam Leininger in right field. Gabe Tandy set to step in here for Grand Forks. Team that really struggled last year and getting 1 win so far in the state tournament. Guaranteed at least 2 games. First pitch is at 5:03 this evening. And it is ball 1. With a good fastball, 1-0 the count. Working quickly as Sheik. And a swing and a miss. And it is 1-1 the count. Warm and muggy late afternoon here at Story and Bank Field in Fargo. 91 degrees. That's all of that. It's now 2-1 with a pitch in the dirt. South wind 8 to 13 miles an hour. Feels like 94. Hammered out to short. Charging it short is home on to first in time to retire Tandy. And there is one out.
Second for Grand Forks, center fielder number 4, Braden Brevik.
So one away. And we'll bring up Braden Brevik, center fielder, wears number 4. Brevik 1 for 3 last night. 9 hits for Grand Forks as Tandy had 2 of them. Good breaking pitch, good for strike 1. 315 down each line, 355 into the gaps in left and right center field. Good curveball. Sharp breaking pitch over. And Brevik down to the count at 2 strikes. It is 385 to straightaway center. A south breeze, so blowing in a little bit. Pitch, there's strike 3, got him looking. So on 3 pitches, Brevik is quickly retired and 2 down. So the first strikeout for Sheik. Going to bring up Chance Colgrove. Colgrove 1 for 4 with a run batted in last night. And the game-winning run batted in the 7th inning. Starts with a curve again, and it's lowered away for ball 1. Winner plays in the late game tomorrow night at 7:30. Now 2-0 the count to Colgrove. 9 hits last night for Grand Forks. They out-hit Williston 9-6. And interesting, in both games last night, both teams that were victorious foul at the plate. 2-1 the count. Both teams that were victorious made 4 errors in the field, and that doesn't happen very often. That's kind of the exception rather than the rule. Fairly well-played game in that Jamestown-West Fargo game. I think there were so many storylines in that. Jamestown, the 10 seed, really jumped out with the early advantage. West Fargo battled back. Some wildness in the 6th. Hit in the air to right center field. Hit well and settling under it. And it's Adam Leininger to haul that one in. And that will retire the side. So Colgrove out on a fly ball to right field. And that will end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down. Nice tight inning for Sheik. We'll get his pitch count when we come back. And we'll get you the post 2 batting order as well. Half inning complete. It is Grand Forks nothing. Post 2 coming to bat in just a moment. Right here as you're listening to State AA Legion Tournament Baseball on MSPM Digital TV. We're back with more in just a moment.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow. That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings!
Bottom of the first inning as Carenta taking his warm-up tosses. The batting order for Fargo Post 2, presented by Coach Luke Rustad. Leading off will be the catcher Sam Oshak. Batting second in right field, Adam Leininger. Batting third at shortstop, Connor Holm. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Charlie Kalbrenner. He's DHing for the pitcher, Carson Sheik. Batting fifth at third base, Jackson Beiswinger. Batting sixth will be the center fielder, Jordan Leininger. Batting seventh in left field, Wyatt Kozadowski. Batting eighth, first baseman Jonah DeYoung. Batting ninth will be the second baseman, Landon Meyer. Rylan Carenta taking his warm-up tosses. Carenta pitched against Post 2 June 11th. A 4-0 Post 2 victory, went 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. We'll set the defense as we go along here for Grand Forks. With Gonzalez behind the plate, Colgrove at third, Matt Dosh at shortstop, Tandy at second, Xander Wayne at first. Leadoff batter Sam Oshak here for Post 2, lefty to lefty, and it is a strike, 0-1. A lot of lefties at Post 2 can throw out there, and Carenta's not a guy that's going to throw real hard. So you're trying to keep it out of the middle of the plate and disrupt some timing a little bit. Here's a bunt and push foul. 2 strikes. The the count. Oshak is 3 for 5 against Grand Forks this year. He had 3 hits and an RBI in a 14-4 win on June the 11th at Jack Williams Stadium. Chop foul. Still 2 strikes. Adam Leininger and Connor Holm will follow. Post 2 trying to defend their state title last year. Beat Williston in the championship game out in Dickinson. And the 0-2 pitch. He got him, strike 3 in the outside corner. Has clipped the outside corner, and Oshak on window shopping one away here in the bottom of the first inning. He is not going to blow it past anybody, and again, you're going to have to be patient if you're post 2. You may have to swing at a pitch you don't really want to swing at. Maybe not going to get great contact. Another lefty and Adam Leininger to the plate. Leininger 1 for 6 against Grand Forks this year. Inside, he is clipped by the pitch. And a base runner.
Batting third, shortstop number 8, Connor Holm.
Just going to have to be patient. Connor Holm is the batter. The shortstop, another left-handed batter, wears number 8 as Holm 1 for 4, 2 runs scored, a walk and a run batted in against Grand Forks. And going to see a team in Minot coming up in the final game tonight against Post 400 Stars, where there's a lot of lefties in that batting order as well. But the Stars have plenty of lefties to counter that. And will be coming up following this game is Correnta, the lefty who works from the third base side of the rubber, steps off. Keep an eye on the base runner. Good lead over at first by Leininger. Set, slide step, and strike 1. As I mentioned, you'll probably see Colgrove at some point here for Grand Forks again with the win last night. Guaranteed at least 2 more games, and they kind of know what they're up against today, but you know you got 2 more games, and once you get a little deeper in the tournament, swing and a miss. Big swing by Holm and 2 strikes the count. Once you get a little deeper and pitching staffs maybe get a little bit thinner, seeds don't necessarily matter. Jamestown almost made a real emphasis to that point, but West Fargo with that Caleb Anderson walk-off homer, throw to first and the runner back. And again with a lefty, you've got to try and figure out that pickoff move as well. Something else to keep in mind. We'll play straight away and fairly deep in the outfield for Holm. Fouled away and 2 strikes. Not a whole lot of breeze, a little bit from the south, but a little bit of breeze last night, but really turned into a comfortable evening, and hope that's the case here this evening as well. Tries to run one inside, does Correnta and misses 1 and 2. Grand Forks was here last Wednesday at Starion, beat Post 400 in an exhibition game, 9-inning exhibition. Used a handful of pitchers in that victory. Tosh and Colgrove among them, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scoreless here in the bottom of the first inning. In the air, right center field, trouble. That is down for a hit and into the gap and all the way to the wall in right center field. Leininger rounding third. He will come in to score as Holm is an RBI double and Post 2 is a 1-0 lead.
Batting fourth, designated hitter number 15.
And that'll bring up Charlie Kalbrenner. Really good at bat there for Holm. Fouled off some 2-strike pitches. Got that one into the alley. Is unable to cut it off. Were Brevik and Hensrud. 1-0 Post 2. Charlie Kalbrenner, the designated hitter, to the plate. Kalbrenner did not hit against Grand Forks in their first meeting back on June 11th. Swings here to drive into left center field. Over into the gap. And getting to it in deep left center field, hauled in by Brevik. Runner to tag, and sliding into third goes Connor Holm, so a loud second out.
Batting fifth for Post 2, third baseman number 13, Jackson.
And that'll bring up Or wait a minute, was that, did they say the runner, the third out? So I wonder if they said, did he leave early on the take, perhaps? They're calling out the third out. Now Luke Rustad's going to come out. So I'll have to check and see what happened on that. I wonder if the base runner perhaps did Holm leave early. That would be my guess. That's going to end the inning. Check on the pitch count. I believe it's going to be 11, but I'm guessing maybe the base runner must have left early from second base, and they appealed on that. So Jackson Weiswinger going to end the inning. So they do get a run of the inning on a hit. That will end the inning. It is a 1-0 lead here for Post 2 as we'll come back with the top of the second with more state tournament baseball from Starry and Bank Field. We'll be back in just a moment.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Runner from second. Holm did leave early in the umpire's judgment. Left early before the catch was officially made, so the appeal made, and that is the third out, top of the second inning. It'll be Matt Dosh to lead things off, and a ball inside. It is 1-0 the count. Dosh pitched 111 pitches last night, a no decision. At the plate, 1 for 3 with a run scored. The delivery, this is away. 2-0 the count, so it will be Weiswinger, Jordan Leininger, and Kozadowski for Post 2 in the bottom of the second. 2-0 in the delivery. Fouled, and 2-1 the count. We saw in the first game last night where a base runner was hit by a line drive at a batted ball. That is considered a hit, but the base runner out. It was the third out of the inning. Swing and a miss, and 2-2. Sheik had 11 pitches in the first inning, and he hasn't pitched. Of course, they have an embarrassment of riches with the arms they can throw out there that Post 2 has. Fouled out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Check on the pitch count. I believe it was 11 for both hurlers in the first inning. Sheik stands at 16 right now. 2-2. Got him with a strikeout. Has his second strikeout. One away in the Grand Forks half of the second. It's 1-0 Post 2. Xander Wayne, the batter. 2 for 3. A pair of runs batted in last night. Wayne move up to the 5 spot in the batting order. He hit 7 last night. 2 hits will get you. Couple of spots up on the batting order. Flip foul, strike 1. Coverage brought to you by Sanford Health and by Buffalo Wild Wings. Glad you're with us here on MSPN Digital Television. Certainly appreciate it. We'll have coverage throughout this tournament, which will continue through Saturday. A little jam shot to first. Fielded cleanly, and DeYoung will take it to the bag. And 2 down.
Batting 6, left fielder number 6.
Jacob Chine, the batter. 1 for 2 with a run scored last evening. Left-handed batter. Sheik deals, popped up down the left field line towards the corner, and it will be playable and caught. Nice job by Holm as a triangle of defenders over there, and Connor Holm took charge of the last second and made the catch, and that will end the inning. So nice and tidy inning, a 9-pitch inning for Sheik. Nice economical 20 through 2. It's 1-0. Post 2 with the lead after an inning and a half. We're back with more State Class AA American Legion Baseball coverage here from Starry and Bank Field. We're back after this on MSPN Digital Television.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Jackson Beiswinger will lead things off for Post 2. Beiswinger, Fargo Davies High School grad. Played for a time here at Starry and Bank Field with Post 400. Second year with Post 2. Beiswinger, Jordan Leininger, and Kozadowski to face the left-hander. Corinta, 11 pitches, 9 strikes in the first. And ball one here. Beiswinger, 1 for 4, a double, an RBI, and 2 walks against Grand Forks pitching. And against Corinta, June 11th, he went 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. And ahead of the count, 2 balls and no strikes. (2-0) is downstairs, ball 3, 3-0 the count. With a 10-team double elimination format, you're going to have some oddities. For example, Williston and Dickinson losing last night. They get a day off. They'll face expulsion from the tournament tomorrow. Need to win to stay alive. So now 3-1 with the get me over strike to Beiswinger. The schedule tomorrow, 11 a.m. Mandan and Williston in an elimination game. Leadoff walk here to Beiswinger.
Batting 6 for Post 2, center fielder number 14, Jordan Leininger.
Center fielder Jordan Leininger to the plate. Leininger 1 for 2, 2 walks, 3 runs scored against Grand Forks this year. Post 2 finished off the regular season on the 21st, taking care of Williston 12-0, a 5-inning no-hitter for Brady Manley in game 1. Kalbrenner had a double and a homer in that game, and then a 12-2 win over the Keybirds. They have not played in over a week. They had 14 hits in that game. Levi's feet, followed by Hale. Here's a bunt. They can buy the catcher. No, it hit the batter in the batter's box, so it is called a strike. Dave Klunt calling balls and strikes, and it is 0-1 the count. In that 12-2 win, Jordan Leininger, 2 for 3, knocked in 4 at a home run in that game. Kozadowski and Jonah DeYoung each had 2 hits. 6, 7, and 8 hitters, a combined 6 hits. Between those trio of hitters, it's 1 strike. Corinta, runner goes, got a good jump, and it is fouled away. 2 strikes the count. We're on the bottom of the second. Why not? And Post 400 Stars will be up next. With extra innings, we got going on time with game 2 at 1:30, but it was 2 hours. About 2:40 was the game time in 8 innings. Come from behind win for the West Fargo Patriots. 2 strikes the count to Jordan Leininger, a Shanley High School grad. And the pitch, low and away, and it's 1-2. Breivik at center, might be able to see on your screen a few steps into left center field. Another half step on that lead for Beiswinger at first. He goes again. Hit and run is on, and it is into right for a base hit. Beiswinger makes the turn. He will head to third. Big turn at first by Leininger. He will scamper back to first. Runners on the edges. Hit and run works just fine for Post 2 on a base hit. as Wyatt Kozadowski to the plate. In left, where's number 1? Kozadowski is 4 of 8 against Grand Forks pitching this year with 3 runs scored and a pair of runs batted in. Against Corinta, they had a run in the bottom of the first inning like they did tonight back on June 11th. Got 3 more in the third, and that was it. They had 7 hits. Walked 3 did Corinta and struck out 1. Throw it back to the trail base runner, and back in time goes Leininger. 16-2 for post 2. In 18 league games, this is a really good stat. We'll get to it in just a second. Safety squeeze is on, bunted towards third. Throw to first, they'll get an out, and the runner heads to the plate. Beiswinger scores, and Leininger ends up all the way at third base. As a run scores, they get an out, but get a run. So Kozadowski on the safety squeeze is out for the first out. A run scores. And it's 2-0. Jonah DeYoung, the batter, as Beiswinger waited for Colgrove to throw to first, then went to the plate. Meantime, Leininger went from one corner to the next. Jonah DeYoung, the batter, and he yanks one foul for strike 1. So 1 strike. Post 2, 16-2 in league play, gave up 34 runs. They had 5 shutouts. So in 18 league games, they gave up less than 2 a game. That's popped up, might be playable. Waned, chasing, and out of play. And the count 2 strikes. Jonah DeYoung, 1 for 1 against Grand Forks pitching this year. So a 2-0 lead, 2 strikes, 1 out. Landon Meyer on deck. The Royals infield will play kind of halfway up the middle. Course on turf gets to you a little bit quicker. In the air to right center field. Breivik will call and make the catch. Runner will try to tag, and coming in to score is Jordan Leininger. So it's a sacrifice fly. DeYoung does his job. Sacrifice fly gets a run in. It's now 3-0. So DeYoung a sacrifice fly, 3-0, and Meyer the batter. Landon Meyer 3 for 7 against Grand Forks this year with 3 runs batted in, 2 for 4 against Corinta. He tries to bunt, and bunts one foul. 1 strike the count. But yeah, 5 shutouts, less than 2 runs allowed in league play. Most they gave up was 5 at a loss to Bismarck on July 2nd. Chopper over the mound. Dosh will play it near the bag, fires on to first, and in time, that'll end the inning. So Landon Meyer is retired, and that'll end the inning. So a pair of runs on a hit for Fargo post 2. And they grab a 3-0 lead after 2 innings of play here from Starry and Bank Field. It is the State Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. We're back with more from Starry and Bank Field in just a moment, right here on MSPM Digital Television.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Corinta had 15 pitches in that second inning, and a bit of small ball there for post 2 as a safety squeeze gets them a run. DeYoung, number 8 batter in the order. with a sacrifice fly. So a walk and a single and a 3-0 advantage. Back here at Starry and Bank Field. Sheik's at 20 pitches through 2, and boy, ideally, and again, no shortage of arms that Luke Rustad and Gunnar Lindstedt and crew have to pick from, but boy, if you could get through to tonight and just have to use one, you've got still an arsenal of guys to use here for Post 2. 40-5 is Post 2 on the season. 2 losses in league play. Lost to Brookings in the Pete. Jim Peterson Invitational. Adrian Gonzalez to lead things off. It'll be the bottom third of the batting order for Grand Forks. And strike one there. Gonzalez did not play last night. He's catching tonight. David Larson, who caught last night, getting the DH role tonight. He's on deck. Sheik on 0-1. Sees that curveball very well. Misses down and in, and it's 1-1. Pulls 400, winning the Pete this year. In the air to right center field. Hustling over and getting there. Catch made by Adam Leininger. And out number 1. So Gonzalez retired. 1 pitch, 1 down in the third. David Larson at the plate. Larson 1 for 4 with a run scored last night. Larson did not hit against Post 2 in the regular season matchup. Strike and it's 0-1. So an early 3-0 lead here for top-seeded Fargo Post 2. Well, he's working quickly and without any base runners on. They have not been able to get him out of rhythm. Is working well, this catcher Oshak. Gets that ball and he is wasting little to no time. 1-1, foul to the netting, and 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Post 2 trying to avoid what happened to West Fargo's. Not have the first game scare. Jamestown had a 4-0 lead before West Fargo tied it in the 6th inning. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. They took the lead on a 2-out bloop single in the 8th. Jamestown did for a 5-4 game, but Caleb Anderson, the hero, in dramatic fashion, 2-run homer to left. Full count. That is the first full count of the evening for David Larson. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, top of the third. And Post 2 with a 3-0 edge. Brad Anderson with you here on MSPN Digital Television. Popped up. Chasing is DeYoung. That will be over the grandstand and out of play. Good crowd and a smart crowd because they are underneath the cover. Down the bleachers down the first base line there. Those are full. The cheerbacks down below. You could find one. 3-2. It is ball 4. First base runner for Grand Forks and a walk to Larson. That'll bring up Keegan Hensrud. 0 for 3 last night. Hensrud 1 for 5 against Post 2. Post 2 used 4 pitchers combined in the doubleheader sweep against Grand Forks back in June. Ball 1 to Hensrud. In the 14-4 Game 1 win, Charlie Kalbrenner walked 3 batters, gave up a pair of runs, 3 innings, did not give up a hit. DeYoung went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1 and 3 strikeouts. Adam Leininger went 6 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts in the Game 2 4-0 victory. Stimson finished up 2/3 of an inning. Strike makes it 1-1. Tandy on deck. As far as the pitch counts, we had a couple of guys go over 100 yesterday and foul at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thomas Newman of Jamestown, the win over Dickinson, went the distance, 102. Of course, 105 is the limit for the day. Matt Dosh went 111 as he had a lengthy at bat. That was his last batter of the game. It was about a 7-8 pitch at bat versus Williston last night. You can go past, if you were just under that pitch limit, you finish your hitter and then you are done. Time called and granted. That was about a 7 or 8 pitch at bat that he was at. I think it was 7 if I remember right, before he was lifted with 2 out in the 6th last night against Williston. Xander Wayne, 23 pitches in relief, an inning and a third, and got the win. In the dirt, good block by catcher Sam Oshak, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Foul back to the netting again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grand Forks ended up 5-13, much improved this year. Split with Dickinson, split with Post 400. Foul ball to third. Post 2 has a chance to second for 1. The turn by Meyer on to first and safe there. So Tandy takes over at first as they force out Larson. Third to second for out number 2. And safe at first is Keegan Hensrud. Gabe Tandy is the batter, grounded to short in his first at bat. And the delivery. And Sheik delivers a strike and uses that curveball. Usually, a lot of times, he's going to go first pitch on that breaking pitch, and 1 strike to count. 2-way here in the third, inside. Got the batter to move his feet. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Not much of a lead over there by Hensrud at first. Modest at best. That's hit high in the air to left center field, playable. Kozadowski back, now hustles in and reaches out and makes the catch as he went back and had to kind of scurry almost at an angle to make the catch on that one, and that will end the inning. So for Grand Forks, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 stranded. So 1 over the minimum so far for Sheik through 3 innings of play, 2.5 in the books, 39 pitches for Sheik, 19 in that third inning. It's 3-0 in favor of Post 2. We're back with more after this.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Post 2, a 3-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third inning. It'll be the top of the order for Fargo Post 2 as Sam Oshak will lead things off, a strikeout victim in his first at bat. Oshak now 3 for 6 against Grand Forks and 0 for 3 against Corinta. Adam Leininger and Connor Holm will follow. Offers out on a bunt attempt. And missed it for strike 1. That's one thing that they have done, really, other than the double from Connor Holm, a hit and run double. A little bit of small ball. That's not small ball there. Line drive to left, base hit. And with a play up on that ball was Chine. And it's a leadoff single for Oshak. Nice job. Saw that pitch through the zone and taking it to the opposite field for hit number 3 for Fargo Post 2. 2 big innings back against Grand Forks. They got 4 in the first, 5 in the second, 1 in 5, 14-4. They had 13 hits. They had 20 hits total in that doubleheader against Grand Forks pitching, June 11th. Adam Leininger hit by a pitch, came around to score, and a hit and run double by Connor Holm in the first inning. Corinta, here's a bunt down the third base line. It's a good one. Barehanded by Colgrove. Throw on to first, not in time. And the runners will reach. We'll see how they score that. I think they'll give him a bunt single on that. We shall see. And they will. Bunt single for Leininger as that one kind of hugging the third base line. So 2 on, nobody out. Connor Holm doubled to right center, hit and run double in his first at bat. And 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Dosh will keep an eye on that lead base runner. Pitch is in the dirt, ball 1, and the runners will advance as the catcher can't find the ball. Gonzalez now chases it down, and we've got runners all over the place. We've got 2 near third base. Corinta fires to Dosh. They will get 1 out at second base, and the runner holds at third. So they get it out on that as Gonzalez couldn't find the ball right away. The ball got away. Oshak got to third. Leininger nearly got to third base and eventually was tagged out. 2-1-6 as Corinta to Dosh. They take care of Leininger for the first out, and it is a 1-0 count. I think we got everything on the board there. 1-0, 1 out, and a strike to Holm, 1-1. Oshak had stopped at third, and I don't know if Leininger didn't catch or didn't see that, because he was charging hard and kind of ran himself off the bases. Holm to center, should be deep enough to get a run as Brevik makes the catch. Here comes the tag. As coming in to score is Oshak, he'll slide in. Another sacrifice fly, second of the game for Post 2, makes it a 4-0 edge. Second RBI for Holm.
Designated hitter Charlie Kalbrenner.
And Charlie Kalbrenner, the batter, with 2 down. Kalbrenner going to school at Fargo North. Most of the Post 2 go to school primarily Shanley and North. There are a few exceptions. Byswinger, Fargo Davies product. Kalbrenner fly to center in his first at bat. 4 for 8 against Grand Forks pitching, 2 for 5 against Corinta. Called strike, 0-1. So a 4-0 lead for Post 2. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. Well, that's nice, and they'll take it. They've lost 2 base runners on the base paths, with Holm, who left early on a trying to tag to third on a fly ball. That was the third out of the first, and then Leininger running himself off between second and third. Strike it, it's now 1-2. Corinta again has to keep it out of the middle of the plate, and he did there. Got the outer half at the black of the outside corner to the left-handed hitter Kalbrenner, and it's 1-2. So it's 4, but you almost feel like it could be more. All low, 2-2, smothered by catcher Gonzalez. Almost kind of feel like you're nitpicking a little bit, but they've raised the bar pretty high over the years, and those are little things that coaches, I'm sure, don't forget. 2-2. Gonzalez tried to bring that pitch back into the strike zone, but to no avail. The string's out, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tried to frame that one and just missed it. 3-2 and ball 4. So runner at first, 2 out. That'll give Byswinger a chance. Walked and scored in the second. So Fargo Post 2, run in the first, 2 in the second, and it added 1 so far here in the third. Loser of this game will not play until Thursday, and against the 10-team double elimination format, you're going to have some quirks like that. This is game 5, play at 11 o'clock Thursday versus the winner of the elimination game tomorrow with Dickinson and either Minot or Post 400. Dave Clunt out to have a word with pitcher Corinta. So again, it was today that Dickinson and Williston had the days off. Jamestown will get a day off. They will not play until Thursday. And the loser of this game will not play until Thursday as well. eliminate 2 teams tomorrow, so we'll be down to 8, and one by one, field will get thinned out. They'll thin out the herd a little more until we get to the championship game or games on Saturday. Beiswinger into right center field. Breivik a long run, and into right center. Calling him off is Hensrud. Hensrud makes the catch to retire Beiswinger. Has a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for Fargo Post 2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. So through 3, Post 2 owns a 4-0 lead over Grand Forks. State Class AA Legion Tournament coverage continues in just a moment right here on MSPN Digital TV.
Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm lining my hooves because I'm a Buffalo. Box out! Double box out!
It's gonna be that way.
Box out! See what I'm saying? It's just fundamentals. What? What's wrong with your faces?
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Here you see the totals after 3, 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors for top-seeded Post 2. No runs, no hits, no errors for Grand Forks. Royals will bring out Breivik, Colgrove, and Dosh here in the top of the 4th inning. 39 pitches. This is number 40, and it's delivered into right for a base hit. That's Braden Breivik with a base hit to lead things off. First hit for Grand Forks, and it comes here in the top of inning number 4 is Breivik. Now 2 for 5 in the tournament with that base hit. Chance Colgrove, the batter, flying to right in his first at bat. Flying to right in his first plate appearance, 1 for 5 so far in this tournament for Grand Forks. And the delivery, it is low for a ball, and it's 1-0. Once we get to Saturday, championship game number 1 is at noon. If a second one is needed, it would be at 2:30. Ground ball out to short. Might be a chance here. Flip to second for 1. Meyer on to first. Rack him up. There's 2. Sharply hit in a 6-4-3 double play. Home to Meyer to DeYoung. 1 pitch and 2 outs. That'll bring up Matt Dosh. Now there's the potential. You might have 2 games or 2 teams remaining Saturday. 1 unbeaten and 1 with 1 loss. Here's the delivery. It is a strike, 0-1. Or you might have 3 teams standing where the noon game is an elimination game, and that would lead you to a winner-take-all second championship game. That happened 2 years ago in West Fargo. It's a foul tip. And that's held by catcher Oshak. 2 strikes to Dosh, who struck out in his first at-bat. Sheik so far been very efficient. Couple of strikeouts. 1 hit and 1 walk allowed, and that has been it. 0-2. He got him. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Set up very well, and a strikeout there, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left for Grand Forks Post 6. In the 4th inning, it was just a 6-pitch inning for Sheik. He's at 45 through 4, and we're through 3.5 here at Starry and Bank Field. Game 5 of the tournament, game 3 of the day. The State Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament, it's 4-0, Post 2. We're back with more after this.
Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Jordan Leininger to lead things off for Fargo Post 2, 4-0, and it's been like a haircut. Post 2 against Ryland Corinta. A little off the sides, a little off the back, little here, little there, and a 4-0 edge. To Corinta's credit, they have not gotten big innings off him. Leininger tries to bunt. That's been a popular option for Post 2 hitters, and bunted foul back to the netting and strike one. Leininger singled, scored in the second inning. 4 hits off the crafty left-hander so far. And the delivery. High in the air to left, that is pulled foul. Chasing is Chine, but that will land right in front of the batting cages. Looks like the Minot Vistas getting some swings in. The Vistas and Post 400. Will be the final game tonight. The Stars and Minot split. A twin bill here back in June. Minot won game 1. Here's a high drive into left center field. Coming in is Chine. He waits, two-handed catch. And there's out number 1. One away. In the fourth for Wyatt Kozadowski. Out on a safety squeeze in his first at bat. The safety squeeze, they retired Kozadowski, and then Weisswinger beat the return throw to the plate. On that bunt, Leininger went from first to third and scored on Jonah DeYoung's sacrifice fly. Called strike, and it's 0-1. Kozadowski yet to have a 1-2-3 inning, but as we remarked earlier, he's avoided the big inning. Flip foul out of play. And 2 strikes to the Post 2 left fielder. Post 2 played in the Gopher Classic. A deep run in that. Out of the Twin Cities in mid-July. And the delivery. In the air to center. Breivik hustling on, still hustling, and a running grab. Did he hang on? And he did. Nice catch for out number 2. That one was falling fast into shallow center, and Breivik lunging and made the catch. Oh, a little hitch in his giddy up, trying to stretch out as he heads back to center field. 2 away for Jonah DeYoung. Sacrifice fly to right center, brought home a run in his first at bat, his first run batted in against Grand Forks this year. Mentioned Grand Forks, 5 wins. Young team that made some gradual improvements. They beat Dickinson in Dickinson. 23-2 was their win. Also beat Post 400 at Kraft Field 9-1. That was July the 16th. Split with Williston. Here's the 0-1. Just missed outside. And that'll level the count at 1 apiece. Split with Mandan and split with Jamestown. Didn't sweep anybody, but split with 5 teams. Little roller out to second. Might be a tough play out to shallow right, and the throw on to first in time. Nice play by Gabe Tandy to get to that ball, and there Corinta has a 1-2-3 inning. So nothing across in the bottom of the 4th inning. 49 pitches for Corinta, and he has a 9-pitch 4th inning. First inning of Post 2 is not scored. 4-0 Post 2 with the lead as we continue with more State Class AA Legion Tournament Baseball from Starry and Bank Field in just a moment, right here on MSPN Digital Television.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. to deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Less than an hour to get through 4 innings, 52 minutes. If you want to get real technical about it, 5 before the hour, Xander Wayne to lead things off against the right-hander Sheik, who's been not flashy but very efficient so far for Fargo Post 2. It's Carson Sheik. Phase 5, 6, and 7 of the order. Hammered out to short. Played by Holm on the first pitch. One pitch, one out. So Wayne 0 for 2. I'll bring up Jacob Chine. It's 46 pitches so far through 4 1/3 for Sheik. Jacob Chine, excuse me. On a pop-up to short in the second inning. And the delivery. He offers at it, or did he? Peeled down to third, no swing, and ball 1. He was going to bunt, and that pitch rode in on left-handed batter, which you really wanted to do if you're Sheik in Post 2. Goes back to a fastball, works the outer half of the plate, and it works for a strike, and it's 1-1. 4-0 Post 2, top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 is Bismarck. Took care of Mandan in 5 today. The Governors win 13-3. 6-5, West Fargo held off a scrappy Jamestown team, the 10 seed inside, and Chine is clipped by the pitch. And a 1-out base runner for Grand Forks here in the 5th inning.
Catcher Adrian Gonzalez.
I'll bring up Gonzalez, who flying to right. Jamestown led 4-0. West Fargo tied it. 4 runs in the 6th. Went to extra innings. West Fargo had the winning run to second with 2 out. Got turned away. Jamestown, 2-out bloop, single game, a 5-4 lead. But Caleb Anderson was the hero. A 2-run homer to left. Walked it off for the 6-5 victory. So the Governors in West Fargo will be in one winner's bracket game tomorrow at 5. And winner of our next 2 games will finish off day 3 of play around 7:30 tomorrow. Just looking to see with Bismarck and West Fargo, I believe, split, if I remember correctly, but we'll check. It's a fly ball into right towards the line, and reaching over to make the catch, Adam Leininger for out number 2. So Gonzalez retired. DH is David Larson. Bismarck and West Fargo did indeed split at West Fargo June the 26th. 2-1 wins for both sides. 2-1 Bismarck in game 1. The Patriots flipped the script in game 2. Larson walked in his first plate appearance. Just missed outside from Sheik in ball 1. Again, Sheik, who hadn't pitched in a couple of weeks, back to the Gopher Classic in mid-July, has been really on point. 1-0, runner goes. A drive into left center field over to the cap, and it is hauled in. Jordan Leininger gliding over to make the catch. Well struck ball by Larson, but the 3rd out, and the side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. A quick inning for Sheik. As we are through 4 1/2 here at Starry and Bank Field, it's a 4-0 lead. 54 pitches for Sheik. That was a 5-pitch 5th inning. 4-0 Post 2. We're back with more in just a moment.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Four nothing as we head to the bottom of inning number 5. It was just a 5-pitch inning for Carson Cheek. He stands at 54 through 5. Meantime, the left-hander Carenta for Grand Forks at 49. He'll face 9, 1, and 2 in the batting order as Landon Meyer 0 for 1, grounded out to short in his first at bat. 3 for 8 against Grand Forks pitching so far this year. Ball 1. 5 of the last 6 the lefty Carenta has set down. That is cued out, and a sliding catch by Dosh. And there's out number 1. Sounded like he might have hit that towards the end of the bat. Didn't come out sounding real crisp and clean on that. 1 away, top of the order, and Sam Oshak, who has struck out, singled, and scored. 1 for 2. First pitch is low for a ball. It's 1-0. And the delivery. Hammered out to second. Backhanded play. Nice play by Tandy on to first. 2 up, 2 down quickly here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Well, both pitchers around the plate in now the 4-0 lead, maybe seeing more of a aggressive approach here, but Carenta trying to keep it out of the middle of the plate and in a nice little groove. 6 in a row set down, 7 of 8. Adam Leininger has been hit by a pitch and singled. And the pitch on the way. Now he drops a bunt down. Left side taken by Gonzalez. Got to hurry. Throw on to first. A near collision at first. Safe as the ball gets away as it goes down the right field line, as runner will be safe at first base. Leininger will reach. I believe they will give him a hit on that, and they will. It's a bunt single, so Leininger on with 2 down for Connor Holm. It was a bunt, and he was able, I don't see if he had topspin. It just kind of came to rest a few feet up the third base line as catcher Gonzalez had to hurry that throw to first. Not a full-fledged collision, but contact at first base. Leininger on. Gets the oven mitt on over his left hand. Pitch to Holm. That's taken the other way. Base hit. First pitch swinging in Holm for the base hit. Leininger checks in at second, so Holm 2 hits and a sacrifice fly. He's knocked in a pair of runs. Maybe a 2-out uprising perhaps here for Fargo Post 2. They're going to try with Kalbrenner, who slid to center and walked. Holm is at a really nice approach. We saw Oshak do that as well. Just hit it where it's pitched, take the ball to the opposite field. So Kalbrenner an RBI chance here with second and first and 2 down. And the pitch. Waits on a breaking pitch, and it's popped up back of short. Drifting out is Dosh, and that Dosh makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. Post 2 threatens and does not score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. No runs on a pair of hits, no errors. They strand 2. As we are through 5 here at Starry & Bank Field, Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament. Top seed Fargo Post 2 leading Grand Forks by a score of 4-0. We're back with more in just a moment. You're watching coverage of the Class AA Legion Baseball Tournament on MSPN Digital Television. We'll be right back.
Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Keegan Hensrud to lead things off. Top of the 6th, getting late here for Grand Forks as both pitchers settled into a nice groove in the middle innings. As Carrenta for Grand Forks survived a pair of 2-out singles, but that's another goose egg up on the scoreboard. Hensrud to lead things off for Grand Forks. And ball one. Hit into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. Tandy and Brevik will follow for Grand Forks. And the delivery by Sheik. Ooh, inside and it hit him, and I think it did. Yes, it did. So just grazed by the pitch. So a leadoff base runner here for Grand Forks. Second time in 6 innings the leadoff man has reached. And that will bring up Tandy back to the top of the order. So Sheik had a 6-pitch 4th inning, a 5-pitch 5th, as home plate umpire Dave Klunt finally got hit in either the hand or the wrist, it looked like, on that pitch. And they may perhaps, I got to check and see, as it pitch came inside and hit the batter and I think got the left hand of the base umpire Dave Klunt. So hopefully nothing too serious. He's kind of trying to shake his fingers out. So I don't know if it got the hand or if it may be a little higher up towards the wrist. They do have a trainer on staff. It's Apex, I believe it's Apex Physical Therapy, as the umpires are leaving the field. As Dave Klunt, veteran umpire, is going to head, I think, over to check and be attended to by the trainer. So it's a 3-umpire crew, and hopefully Dave can finish it up here. If not, they might have to finish up with 2 perhaps, but looked like it was his left hand. He's trying to kind of shake his fingers out a little bit, so just kind of maybe a little bit, maybe try and stretch things out and kind of try to play through the pain, so to speak. So got a runner at first here with nobody out. Is now he's headed back towards home plate area. We're going to take a quick break and come back with more with the injury delay. We'll be back in just a moment.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go. Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow. That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wing!
Getting back to it, so home plate umpire Dave Klunt. Batter will be Gabe Tandy, as that pitch came inside and hit Hensrud and got home plate umpire in the left hand or wrist perhaps. He's going to be, looks like okay, as he's going to try and kind of grind through it. So just remember that, fans, if you're you get on the case of an umpire or an official, not everybody wants to do that. It's 90 degrees. You just got buzzed in the hand. Not for the faint of heart. 90 degrees, south winds 9 to 13. Feels like indices is 93. Once it gets north of 90, does it really make a difference? Strike it, it's 0-1. Tandy is 1 for 2, singled back in the third. That's the only hit off of Sheik for Grand Forks through 5+. 4-0 here in the sixth. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Got him to chase and 2 strikes. Brevik on deck. 1 walk, a pair of hit batsmen. Carson Cheek so far for Fargo post 2. They have turned 1 double play this evening. Able to fillet one off the top of the grandstand in foul. 2 strikes. We've had decent crowds all day, and I've expected that with both Fargo teams. Had West Fargo earlier, and now the Fargo teams in the night bracket. Host 400 will face Minot, scheduled for about 7:30. And not to jinx it, but we're making pretty good pace right now as this one, 1 hour and 7 minutes into this one at the top of the 6th inning. Low pitch counts for both hurlers the last couple of innings. The 1-2, curveball slowly hit, out to third, Beiswinger to second, and the ball gets away. Not handled cleanly by Meyer at second, everybody's safe. So that'll be an error. Slowly hit, they weren't going to get 2. The throw looked like went to the outfield side of the bag. Meyer unable to handle it, an error charge to Beiswinger at second. And Grand Forks has 2 runners on for the first time in an inning tonight. That'll bring up Braden Brevik. Struck out. He also singled as well. I believe should be 2 hits for Grand Forks. Strike and it's 0-1. Let me double check my work. I've got 1 hit on the board. I think it should be 2. But Brevik a chance here as Grand Forks hanging around, and that is just 1 hit. Brevik back in the 4th inning. That was a base hit for Brevik. And the 0-1. It is a strike. 0-2 is the count. That is just the 1 hit. Correction on that. Tandy is now 0 for 3. Down to the count, Brevik at 2 strikes. 2 on, nobody out here in the 6th. Fastball missed upstairs. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pulls to outfield straight away. Jordan Leininger about straight away as you can be out there at center field. 1-2. Just missed to the outside corner. Tried to see if he could hit that outer edge or get Brevik to chase, and neither one favored Cheek on that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit batsman an error, put 2 on for the Royals here in the 6th. 2-2. Line foul. Try it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 65 pitches make it 66 now. 42 strikes. Corinth at 56 pitches and very impressive 41 strikes. On a 70, close to a 75% strike rate. 2-2. Fouled back. We'll try it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming. Well, the 6th is where Grand Forks started the uprising last night against Williston with 3 runs in the 6th. Needed 1 more to finish off the Keybirds 4-3 to get to this matchup against top-seeded Post 2. Full count. Doubt the runners will be moving here with nobody out. And down 4 here in the 6th. But you never know. 3-2. Three-two pitch. It is strike 3. Got him looking. Anthony's in the inside corner, and Brevik caught looking. Fans for the 2nd time today. And a big strikeout there. Number 4 for Sheik, and 1 out for Chance Colgrove. was flying to right and wrapped into a 6-4-3 double play back in the fourth. First pitch, a ball, snap throw back to second. Lunging back is Hensrud. 1 ball to count. Colgrove now 1 for 8 against post 2 pitching so far in the year. Down low, it's 2-0 the count. Bullpen looks quiet for now for post 2, the 2-0. Colgrove pops one up, might be playable. Foul ground, DeYoung, and watches it sail out of play. 2-1 the count. And the bullpen looks to be quiet for post 2. And again, if they can get through this with just 1 and Sheik, they've still got a full array of pitchers to choose from the rest of the way. The winner will play tomorrow night at 7:30 versus the winner of our next game with Minot and post 400 the Stars. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Check of the runner at second. Hensrud with a break off of second. Just missed, blown away. Again, he tried to get Colgrove to bite, and you could see Colgrove kind of watch that pitch all the way through the zone, and a good take. And a full count once more. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dosh on deck. Payoff pitch. Pulled and caught at third. A leaping grab by Beiswinger to second for 2. As Colgrove looks away in disbelief, he couldn't hit a ball much harder than he did there. A rope to third. Beiswinger doubles off Hensrud. That is a 5-4 double play, and that was a missile to third, and Beiswinger turned it in to 2 outs. Second double play turn by post 2, and Grand Forks comes up empty in the 6th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. It's 4-0 in favor of post 2. We'll come back with more in just a moment. State Class AA Legion Tournament Baseball continues after this, right here on MSPN Digital Television.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Jackson Beiswinger snared that hot shot to third. That's why they call it the hot corner over there, and turned it into 2 outs and grabs a bat to lead things off against Corinta here in the 6th. Someone might have crossed up his catcher Gonzalez as that one gets away for ball 1. The look on Colgrove's face was just, you got to be kidding me. That was a bullet to third. A sharply hit ball he thought was on its way to left field, and right into the glove of Beiswinger, who turned it into 2 outs. It's 1-0 only delivery. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. Beiswinger, Jordan Leininger, and Kozadowski here for post 2. And Corinta put up shutout innings in the 4th and 5th. He has scattered 6 hits. And the delivery. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think for Grand Forks, we talked about, we'll probably see Colgrove, I would guess, on Thursday. This is if post 2 finishes things up here with a 4-0 lead. Off-speed delivery. Knocked down, and checking the count, it is 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So full count to Beiswinger, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 6 hits for post 2. Swing and a miss, ball gets away, and Beiswinger will reach. So it's a strikeout, not held.
Center fielder Jordan Leininger.
It'll go down as a strikeout, but not an out. Runner at first, Jordan Leininger to the plate. And a few guys with the old school stir-up look, and Leininger one of them, singled and scored in the second, flying to left in the fourth. And the delivery, slide step inside, knocked down, runner breaking for second. Beiswinger will reach, throw gets away. That goes into right center field. Beiswinger at third. Luke Rustad will put the brakes on him at third base. He took a long look out there and finally holding Beiswinger at third. Stolen base and an error. It's an error on Gonzalez. That'll be the second grand, or actually the first Grand Forks error. All of a sudden, Beiswinger's at third. And a 1-0 count here to Jordan Leininger with the infield on its way in for Grand Forks. Not much choice at this stage of the game. Slide step and a strike, 1-1. Well, win or lose, Corinta against the top seed and a very potent lineup has been able to minimize the damage. 2-1 the count, and his line, which was 7 hits, 4 runs over 6 innings, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, may not be identical, but might end up being darn close. And the delivery. Line, base hit with a drawn in infield. That'll bring home Beiswinger. Post 2 adds on to the 6. It's 5-0 as Leininger his second base hit of the day.
Left fielder Wyatt Kozadowski.
I'll bring up Wyatt Kozadowski. Safety squeeze, good for a run of the second and fly to center. Kozadowski was credited with an RBI on that safety squeeze. That was back in the second inning. Set up in the outside corner, runner goes, pitches a ball, and the throw not held at second base. Leininger has a stolen base. Got a good jump. Throw not bad from Gonzalez, but not held, so stolen base. And pitch was a ball, and make the correction on the board. It is 1-0. 1-0. Kozadowski bunts and foul. He was bunting for a hit there because he didn't give anything away until the last second, which leads you to believe he might have been trying to bunt for a base hit there. And the bunt has been pretty successful. They've had 1 bunt hit, bunt good for a safety squeeze from Kozadowski. As we mentioned earlier, the bunt has been a popular option for post 2 against Corinta. There's a bunt. Off the mound comes Corinta. He looks at third, turns to first. He'll get nobody. It's a bunt single. Kozadowski, the bunt singles. Boy, once he turned and looked to third, there was no chance there. There turned into no chance at third base as well. Runners in the corners for Jonah DeYoung. 0 for 1, a sacrifice fly to right center. Brought home Jordan Leininger in the second inning. Eight hits now for post 2, just 1 extra base hit. Holmes double back in the first inning. Pitch was outside. Might have been potentially a safety squeeze on there, and whether it was intentional or not, it had the look of a pitch out, which as the game evolves and changes, some might say for the better, some might not. Some of you don't see a whole lot of pitch outs. 1-0. Safety squeeze was on and in the dirt. And 2-0 the count to DeYoung. So with nobody out, and bottom of the order here for post 2. with nobody out. Let's see where the safety squeeze might be an option. Bottom of the order here with the 8-batter DeYoung. See if they get Kozadowski moving here from first. And the delivery. It is outside. And a throw back to first base. And back in time standing is Kozadowski. Now 3 balls, no strikes to Jonah DeYoung. 3-0 the count as Carinta, that pitch count now to 72, 48 strikes. So strike rate 2-1. And the delivery. It is a 4-pitch walk. And that'll fill him up with nobody out. Third walk issued by the lefty Carinta. And a trip to the mound coming here for Grand Forks. Nick Chine comes out for a visit. Nick Chine, Mark Viriano, coaches for Grand Forks Post 6, as Landon Meyer will hit with the bases full. So a 5-0 lead. Meantime, they got Dave Clente. Looks like I think it's a bag of ice. And again, Dave got, home plate umpire got hit after a hit ball that raised off the batter. It looked like got him in the left hand. So they've got that bag of ice on there, and we certainly hope that, I don't know where exactly it got him, but hopefully there's no swelling, or hopefully it ends up just being something minor. So it might have been even kind of way he had it set down, maybe on his wrist. Conference, the mound comes to a close. So far in this inning, no outs recorded, 2 singles, one of them a bunt single. A walk and a third strike that was not held, with Beiswinger reaching. And traffic of the bases, 3 on, nobody out. Meyer 0 for 2, lined out to short, caught by Dosh in his last at bat. Ground ball through the hole, base hit left field, first pitch swinging. Leininger scores. Kozadowski hot on his trail as the throw comes back into third, gets away. It'll be backed up by Carinta as the ball goes to the backstop, and the other runners will get a base. Myers singles home 2, 7-0 in favor of Post 2. Jumped on the first pitch, did Landon Meyer, and a 2-run single. We'll see if there is an error, and they will tack on an error on the throw. DeYoung at third. As the throw, I think they wanted to throw it into third base. Colgrove couldn't get to it, and pitcher forced to chase that ball down. So it went all the way to the backstop. The delivery is a ball. And ball 1 here to Sam Oshak. Back to the top of the order now for Post 2, and all of a sudden, another hit or two here, and they could prevent a top of the 7th. Now 7-0. Infield remains in for Grand Forks. In the dirt, ball hops away from Gonzalez. Runner will try to score, and DeYoung is in. Throw gets away, and now a second run's going to try and score, and Meyer comes across. 2 runs into the wild pitch to make it 9-0. So a wild pitch getting DeYoung home, and the return throw to the plate with the pitcher Carinta covering got away. And Meyer didn't hesitate. Scores. 2 runs are in to make it now 9-0. And the delivery high in the air to center field. Playable. Brevik makes the call and the catch for out number 1. First out of the inning, that'll bring up Adam Leininger, 7th batter of the inning for Fargo Post 2. So the first run scoring on the wild pitch in DeYoung. Meyer scores on the error. There's an error charge to catcher Gonzalez as the throw to the plate getting away, allowing the second run to score. 3 errors now for Grand Forks. Bases cleared. Ball 1 to Adam Leininger. On base 3 times. And a fly ball into left center field. That could be trouble. Hustling on, and a nice catch. Hustling in, Chine makes the grab. Peeling off was the shortstop Dosh. Leininger retired for the first time. Hit batsman and 2 singles for Leininger. 2 away For Post 2 here in the bottom of the sixth, now with a 9-0 edge. Here's Connor Holm. Doubled in a run in the first, sacrifice fly, brought home another run in the third, and singled to left in the fifth. Strike, and it's 0-1. We talked about how Corinta stayed away from the big inning. Well, it finally reared its head in the sixth. A 5-run inning. There's that crooked number that Post 2 was seeking. Fly ball shallow center field. Out is Dosh, and Brevik makes the call and the catch. And that will retire the side. 5 runs in the inning. We'll get to the line when we come back as Post 2 is down. They score 5 times in the bottom of the sixth.
81 pitches for Corinta.
As Corinta finishes 6 innings with 81 pitches, 9-0 Post 2 at the edge. We'll come back with the top of the 7th inning in just a moment. State Class AA Legion Tournament Baseball continues after this on MSPN Digital Television.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm lining my hooves because I'm a buffalo. Box out! Double box out!
It's gonna be that way.
Box out! See what I'm saying? It's just fundamentals. What? What's wrong with your faces?
Landon Hale is on to pitch for Fargo Post 2, so the end of the line for Carson Cheek, and a solid performance. 6 innings, 1 hit, 6 shutout innings, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 75 pitches, 47 strikes. As Landon Hale will try and finish things up here in the 7th. 9-0 your score. Was 5 runs in the inning on 3 hits. There were a pair of errors in the inning, 2 errors in the frame. As Grand Forks to come to bat here in the top of the 7th. Matt Dosh has struck out twice. As Hale on, as the rest of the defensive alignment stays the same for Post 2. Ball 1 to Dosh. Struck out swinging in the 2nd, and caught looking in the 4th. Dosh is now 0 for 7 against Post 2 pitching this year. Ball 2. So 75 pitches. Chic, solid performance. And the delivery. Fouled back to the netting. 2-1 to Dosh. Matt 1 for 5. Talked to his dad Tom last night. Known Tom for a few years. His assistant football coach at the University of North Dakota. So he's getting into, well, I think he's probably always in football mode, but now fully getting to work. 2-2 the count. I've had Matt as a football spotter, and he does a great job of that. 2-2. In the air, shallow center, falling and down for a base hit. Leadoff single for Dosh, hit number 2 for Grand Forks. Xander Wayne, 2 ground ball outs, grounded to short in his last at bat in the 5th. Second hit. And the pitch. It is a strike, 0-1. Throw to first and the runner back. Sheik finishes at 75 pitches, a strike. And quickly 0-2 here. Runner at first. They will hold on even with the big lead. And the pitch is a ball. It's 1-2 the count. So a rout in game one. Some walk-off drama. West Fargo over Jamestown in game two. And not exactly a walk in the park, but Post 2 has been in command of this one pretty much from the get-go. That's looped to right. That is down for a base hit. Throw to second. They're going to try and get Dosh at second, and they force him out. So it's not a hit. Ends up being a fielder's choice. So waiting to see if that ball landed, and it did. Leininger throwing out the base runner at first base, the lead base runner. So Xander Wayne takes over at first as Dosh forced out. And first pitch here to Jacob Chine is a strike, 0-1. So it's a fielder's choice. Score at 9-6 for the first out. Again, it's one of those is that base runner, kind of a rock in a hard place. Making sure that ball goes through or is caught. Swing and a miss, big cut by Chine, and he's down to the count at 2 strikes. Gonzalez on deck. Target way on the outside corner from Oshak and missed way outside. Not classify as a pitch out, but it kind of looked and felt that way. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Central Plains Regional will start on August 7th in West Fargo, the 7th through the 11th at Young Field. Ball dropped. Oshak as the runner breaks for second. Throw is smothered by Holm. To second, will be a pass ball. Charge to Oshak as that one just popped out of the catcher's mitt, and Wayne ends up at second. So West Fargo is automatically in as the host, and the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Well, he swung out of his spikes there and a strikeout. 2 down. Hale's first strikeout, 5th for Post 2 pitching. And it'll be up to Adrian Gonzalez. If West Fargo wins this state tournament, the runner-up would then be the second North Dakota representative. Post 2 last year won a couple of games down in Rapid City. And the delivery. Ground ball in the hole. Diving stop at third by Swinger. As he went to get up, the ball popped out. And it'll be a base hit. Infield hit for Gonzalez. He's now 1 for 3. As holding second is Xander Wayne. They'll be hit number 3 for Grand Forks. And we'll continue things as it'll be Rylan Corinta. I think he's just going to let the... Yep, he's going to let the home plate umpire know as Corinta, who was being DH for by David Larson, and Rylan Corinta will now hit for himself. Double-A baseball, you can only DH for the pitcher, and he will now get a chance for an at-bat here. So 2 hits in the inning, and granted it's a 9-run lead, but the force out on the ball into right field from Xander Wayne initially looked like was going to be a base hit, turned into your garden variety 9-6 force play. Kind of looking a little larger at this point. As Hale checks the runner at second, and the delivery, overhand delivery, stays high for a ball. It's 1-0. Stick around, we'll have our post-game report and take a break. Get you ready for the final game of the evening, 4-5 matchup with Minot and the Post 400 Stars. Low for ball 2, 2-0 the count. Now 17 pitches for Hale, 10 strikes, and now 11. Now 2-1 the count. It was 14-4 and 4-0 in the regular season matchups. June 11th at Jack Williams Stadium. Strike. Now 2-2. Post 2 is 1 strike away from Would be their 6th shutout against a East Region opponent. Giving up less than 2 runs a game on the average against East Region foes, or state foes, if you will, I should say, kind of statewide foes, as it's just one statewide class. Sorry, I was covering the Class A East Region tournament, and I got my East and West. Got to switch gears. Speaking of that, the State A tournament starts in Mandan on Thursday. Wapaton, the defending champion, back. They'll face Mandan in the opening round. In fact, the final game Thursday night. Kindred, Valley City, and Devils Lake out of the East. 2-2, got him. Strike 3, and that'll end it. So Hale strikes out 2. So no runs for Grand Forks and a pair of hits. No errors and 2 left on. That will put this one to bed. Final score as this game played in 1 hour and 37 minutes. And Post 2 will advance. They will play the late game tomorrow night at 7:30 versus the winner of our next matchup with the Minot Vistas and the Post 400 Stars. We'll take a break, come back with the final recap on this one. Post 2 9, Grand Forks nothing. We're back with more from Starry and Bank Field in just a moment.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow.
That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
Final score, 9-0. Post 2 with the victory as 2 pitchers combine on the shutout. Actually a 3-hit shutout this evening, as final totals there is Carson Cheek. 6 innings, gave up 1 hit. 6 shutout innings, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Landon Hale gave up a pair of hits in the 7th inning, 2 strikeouts to finish things up for Fargo Post 2. Losing pitcher, Rylan Correnta went the distance, 6 innings, 9 hits, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, 3 walks, and a pair of strikeouts. Also hit a batter through 81 pitches on the evening. As Fargo Post 2 this evening with 9 base hits. Top 3 hitters in the batting order for Post 2 go a combined 5 of 10 with 2 runs batted in and a pair of runs scored. Jordan Leininger also a pair of hits, 2 run scores as well. The defense overall pretty solid for Post 2. Turned a pair of double plays this evening. 6-4, 3 double play in the 4th inning, and then with Grand Forks threatening, it was 4-0 and had 2 on and 1 out. Chance Colgrove had a rope to third, caught by Beiswinger, who doubled off the runner at second base to end things there. As Post 2 got a run in the 1st inning and an RBI double from Connor Holm for a 1-0 lead. 2 runs in the 2nd. 1 on a safety squeeze from Wyatt Kozadowski and a sacrifice fly by Jonah DeYoung to make it 3-0. Added a run in the 3rd, leadoff single by Sam Oshak. Adam Leininger with a base hit, and then on a wild pitch, Oshak went to 3rd, then Leininger got caught between 2nd and 3rd, eventually tagged out, trying to scamper back to second base. So that was the first out. Connor Holmes sacrifice fly, one of 2 runs he brought home today. That made it a 4-0 game. And then Post 2 batted 8 batters in the 6th, scored 5 times. RBI single from Jordan Leininger. 2-run single by Landon Meyer, and then a wild pitch and an error got 2 runs in on the same play as runners at second and third. A wild pitch got a run home, and then the return throw to the plate got away from the pitcher Carenta covering, and landed Meyer scoring all the way from second base to finish off. It was a 5-run 6th inning for Grand Forks. Grand Forks, 3 hits, singles for Gonzalez, Matt Dosh, and Braden Brevik on the game. So 9-0 the final. You can put post 2 in the winner's bracket as they will face the winner of our next game with Minot and the Fargo Post 400 Stars. That'll be coming up at 7:30 as Grand Forks will be off tomorrow as they will now move to a loser out game as they will play Thursday at 11 a.m. versus the winner of a loser out game scheduled for tomorrow with Dickinson. The Rough Riders will take on the loser of tonight's game with Minot and Post 400. So could be Dickinson, could be Minot, could be Post 400. The next opponent coming up here for the Grand Forks Royals. Meantime, Post 2 will stick around and wait, see if they'll get the Vistas or the Stars. Again, that'll be the late game tomorrow evening. That'll do it for this matchup. Again, game played 1 hour and 37 minutes. Looks like we're right on time for about a 7:30 first pitch with our final game of the night, the Minot Vistas and the Post 400 Stars. I'm Brad Anderson. Big thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to you for coming along with us this evening. Mike Mason will have the call for you of the finale, as that will be coming up here right around 7:30 in about 45 minutes or so, right here on MSPN Digital Television. So long for now.
The proceeding has been a copyrighted presentation of MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website and by searching MSPN DTV on most social media platforms. Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television.